Hi
Got
guys,
it.
welcome to the Let's Kick It channel. I am so excited for this episode. My name is Joanna, but I go by Coach Joe on the soccer field. And today I have this, I want to say, amazing soccer player that I met a few years ago, almost a decade now. Watching her on the soccer field gave me goosebumps. She is amazing. And what she's doing now in the community as a trainer, you just guys just have to follow her on social media to get some amazing workouts. So again, thank you, Luana, for joining us.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, we're excited to have her. And yeah, Luana, can you just tell us what you do now and who do you do it for?
Well, now I'm a trainer and still do kind of like athletes. I do triathlon as well. So after I stopped playing soccer, 2015, I kind of decided just to be training, and then I said, all right, I need to find something else to do because I still love to be like in competition, like I keep myself uh, as fit as I can. So that's why I choose to go triathlon. But I still play soccer. I do all kind of sports if I can. So yeah.
Awesome. And then can you take us back in time and tell us when you first fell in love with soccer?
Oh gosh. First time. Well, I started playing with 6 just for fun with my dad, and then really realized that I had like a talent. So we kept practicing and playing with the boys because we didn't have that much that many girls playing. And then when I was 12, my mom said, okay, let's try out there was a professional team. And I said, all right, let's do it. And I was so like little, short, tiny, but I didn't even care. And then I got to the tryout. Everyone's just looking at me like, what she's doing here? She's so little. And they liked it. So they kept me there for like 2 years because I couldn't play professionally because I was too young, but I was still practicing with them every single day. I would do everything with them until I could like be able to play professionally. So I consider myself as a player since I was 12, and until that I played like professionally for 25 years. So I never had the day I said I'm stopping playing. It's just happened. Like life took me to different directions, and that's okay because maybe I still can come back and play. So, but professionally was 25 years. Yeah.
Wow, I can only imagine like the places that you got to visit and travel.
Oh gosh, yeah. I've been, traveling a lot. So I play in Brazil for, I guess, until 2006. Yeah, and then I went to the national team. So I played for national team for 2 years. I went to the World Cup in Russia, and when I got back from Russia, I just got a opportunity to go to US, just some Houston. Yeah, so I just started studying and playing, and I lived in US for 8 years, and it was amazing. I mean, like best times of my life. I grew up so much, a lot of experience. Uh, since after I graduated, I kept playing for like the professional leagues,
Mhm.
summer leagues. Went back to Brazil, tried to play professional again, but I you feel like it's you gotta be the right place, the right time, and you need to feel full. And it didn't happen there, so that's why I said, okay, let's stop playing now. Let's focus on my profession because it's something that I love to.
Mm.
Uh, Financially, we have to, like be realistic. So that's why I stopped playing professionally, spent all my energy and time playing to focus on my profession. So, and it worked well. It's been working good, like I'm happy what I do.
Nice. I mean, it was 25 years. That's a while. And to take you from Brazil to Russia to the
Oh,
US.
yeah, I have my story, it's like
Never
long.
awesome. And then I guess kind of touched on it a little bit, but when did you realize that you wanted to go from a professional player to a professional trainer?
Uh, it kind of came like together because after I graduated from University of Tampa, the coach asked me to help him be assistant coach and do the strength conditioning part because I had a experience. I did my internship there, so that's how I start being more like coaching sides.
Mm-hmm.
And being on the field, that's what I know what I love to do, and kind of like it's easy for me, like to teach them or to tell them a little bit of techniques, and like fitness is it's my, I mean, like I'm really good on running, so
Yeah.
so it's kind of easy for me to tell them what to do, like to motivate them. So that's how I said, all right, I think I can do that as well, So, but I was still playing, and then happened everything. I have to go back to Brazil, and then I said, all right, so now it's time to just work on coaching, on training, on, whatever comes on my way.
Yeah.
So I guess that was my first opportunity, and like to think about it, what to do.
Nice. That's great. And then you just never know, like when someone asks you, do you want to try something at first, if you haven't done it before, it's a little bit scary,
It
but
is,
that's a progression for you.
especially because I was still young, like the age was pretty much close, so it's hard for the players to listen to you or do what you ask them to do, So that was a really good experience, and I guess the hardest one, So I'm glad that happened.
For boys or girls? Just curious.
Girls.
For girls?
The first time was girls, yeah. And then
So now you're trying to
I kind of like switched back, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So
And then so as a former player, for someone who's still trying to keep fit after soccer, after we're done playing in college and stuff, what should they look forward to in your program that you do for fitness?
the first thing is think about your health as like a long-term period, because exercise, that's what makes you strong, healthy. And then consistency. You gotta be consistent in everything you do in your life. But no matter what, you cannot just start for 1, 2, 3 months and stop, because you're gonna lose everything, especially exercise. We pretty much know what I'm talking about. You can work hard for 2 months. You're gonna stop for 2 weeks, and you're gonna go back the way where you were. So it's gotta be consistent, and I feel like I want to make people like not love, but feel good about exercising. Like they can choose the kind of activities make you feel better, but like enjoy your time. Take this time for yourself. Of course, I'm here to help them to get somewhere. And yeah, I mean, it's simple, and everyone can do it. Don't wait until you have a health issue to start doing exercise. Like that's the worst thing to happen, so just start now, do like slowly and put in your routine, make 30 minutes time for yourself.
Very important, especially for me, like after having my first child, I was like, I need time for myself. I need time for mentally, and it just feels great. Just 30 minutes, like you said. You don't need to have gym or go to the weight room. You have a lot of amazing workouts that you can do on the beach, like side of the road. Like I've seen amazing things. I was like, people need to know some awesome workouts that you have. Um, and then I wanted to ask, what are some like events, I guess, that made a huge impact on you that made you pursue this? Besides like the coach asking you to be a trainer, was there anything else that like said, this is definitely something I want to do and continue to help other youth athletes or people with their health?
Yeah, I realized I came to this life with this goal. To share my experience, my knowledge, and my love about sports, exercise, and being healthy. So what inspired me I don't know, I guess my angel right here, telling me, hey, that's what you gotta do. And since I was little, I knew that's my way. Like, I cannot do something else. I'm not gonna be happy. Uh, and thank you God, my family always supporting me because they come from different area, all actors, like dancers. And I was the only one going more like to sports, and so I'm really like happy to have that, this support and people that I met during my life and my journey. So yeah, that was easy for me to figure out what I want to do, and I know that's not easy for everyone, but
No, I think
yeah.
it's important to do what you love, and it's really not. But like people say, it's not really work. It's just you put all this time in. You realize it's 11 o'clock, and you're still doing a curriculum for the next session, but you're not tired. You just keep going. So that's
Just keep going.
awesome.
Yeah.
And then I know you were in Brazil and then Russia. Just curious, like how many languages do you speak?
Oh, only two, barely two, Portuguese and English. Well, that was really hard for me though to learn English. I had a tough time, and if you don't practice, you lose it. But I
No,
hope you guys can understand me.
no, for sure, for
And
sure.
I talk like not Spanish, and we say Portuguese and Spanish together. We mix it up, and they can understand us. But I don't speak fluent Spanish, but I can understand very well, and I can make people understand me as well. So, yeah.
I guess you could say this in Portuguese or English or both. What's the best soccer advice anyone has given you, whether a coach or mom and dad?
Never gives up. Don't give up.
Oh,
Keep going. Keep going. Even though if you miss the ball, if you lose the ball, keep going because you're gonna have a back and you're gonna do better. So don't give up.
and then for you, what are 3 tips that you can share with soccer players who want to pursue soccer professionally or in college?
Um, being focused,
Mm-hmm.
discipline, and uh, courage. You gotta be courage. You gotta,
That's good.
believe in yourself.
Yeah,
And I
nice.
think
Can you
that's
say those
it.
3 in Portuguese?
This one,
Discipline and courage.
disciplina, coragem e
Correct.
determinação.
Awesome. Yeah, very similar to Spanish.
But,
Awesome. And then we just wanted to ask some rapid fire questions. So it's just whatever the first thing that you think about. Okay.
okay,
So when you're not working, how do you like to spend your time?
surfing.
Ooh, nice. What are the top 2 things on your bucket list?
Ooh, Hawaii, going to Hawaii.
Mhm.
Uh, uh, I'm not very like really wanna do this. Let me think fast. Uh,
Hawaii is nice. Have you done snorkeling or scuba diving?
no, I just go surfing. Another place I wanna go, New Zealand.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I like to travel, so that's why. That's the first 2 things I wanna do.
What's your favorite day of the week?
Friday, fun Friday. Yeah.
And then what's your favorite city besides the one that you live in? So I know you travel a lot, so
Ubatuba. It's a beach city in Brazil. I
oh,
have my heart up there.
nice. And where's a place that you want to travel to the most, which I guess Hawaii. So after that, any other place?
uh, no, Hawaii, New Zealand. I already said.
Okay. What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Cookies and cream.
Oh, nice. Me too. What's your favorite number?
11.
11. Cake or pie?
Cake.
Cake.
Okay,
If you could
girl.
host dinner with one person, dead or alive, who would your guest of honor be?
My grandma. who just passed. Yeah, on the COVID thing, but
Mhm.
I know she's doing well now. But I would love to have a dinner with her and talk to her a little bit. It would be
Aw.
great. Yeah,
If you could climb a mountain or jump out of a plane, which one would you do?
mountain.
Climb.
Yeah, feel the nature. Climb mountain. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. Well, good stuff. Yeah. So I just had those questions for you again. Oh, also, if you could share where they can follow you on social media.
Oh, Instagram, Luana Miessa Fitness, and you're gonna see a lot of fun things, workout sessions, my lifestyle, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
I'll put it down here so they could see where to follow. But again, thank you for your time. I know you got sessions. So again,
Oh yeah,
make sure
thank
you
you
guys
so
follow
much
her.
to share a little bit of my story. That
Yeah,
was
no,
great.
thank you. Thank you for sharing. So yeah, we'll be in touch and you guys enjoy this episode. Any comments, questions, let us know and we can reach out to Luana.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
You too.